I'm Rebecca Charlton. When my family introduced me to racing on the velodrome as an under-9, I fell in love with cycling and wished that every day of the year was track season. It's been a huge part of my life ever since, and from a niche sport to the mainstream, it's incredible to see all forms of cycling embraced by so many people from all walks of life. While I've reported many times on racing and riding in the Dolomites, from the famous climbs of the Giro d'Italia to accessible Gran Fondos, I've never actually taken my bike to the region before, so I couldn't be more excited to head to Italy and discover Trentino. Hey guys, my journey to discover Trentino continues, and today I'm in Pellizzano, a small and typical village in Val di Sole that sits about 920 metres above sea level. Now if you look just behind me, you can see where the mountains meet the woodland. It makes for absolutely unforgettable scenery, and I know there's plenty more to explore in this destination, so I better get going. Hi!
Buongiorno, good morning.
Ciao!
Ciao Rebecca, welcome in Val di Sole.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to see you today.
It's great to see you and to see the sun shining.
Yeah, as you see, this is Val di Sole, it's the Valley of the Sun. So the sun is always shining and the sky is always blue here. We are in Pellizzano. I meet you here because it's a really typical village. It's very, as you see, we have churches. It's really typical. It's beautiful, and we are right on the cycle path. It's one of the best attractions we have for families here. So you can start from the top of the valley, from Peio, and you can go with a little descent until the bottom to Mostizzolo in a safe path on the asphalt where kids and family can have fun.
You say top there, does that mean we're climbing out of here?
No, we are not climbing today. We have a lot of climbs because as you see around you, we have many mountains. So for people that want to climb up, there is a lot of cross-country tours as well with the road bike. So we have a very known Passo Tonale. We have on the other side Stelvio, Gavia. It's named that everybody knows about these, about the big races like Giro and
Absolutely, yeah.
all these road important events. But today we go really easy on this little descent until the bottom. So here it's a place where families can have fun with their kids, and they can stop sometimes we have very nice spots I will show you later where they can have a rest, a small picnic, and share a wonderful day all together in the cyclable path.
It sounds incredible, and I've got the gravel bike, so a little bit of both today.
It's perfect for this cycle, so let's see it.
Fantastic, let's go.
Let's go. Mountain bike is massive in Val di Sole. We organize big events like marathon race, cross country, and the biggest event is the Mountain Bike World Cup, the finals. So we don't have only big events, but we have big things. So the bike parks, the tours, the cross country tours. We have the cyclable path as we have here. So we have a lot of tourists coming here to visit us.
And the World Cup returns here every year, doesn't it?
Every year, usually at the end of August, and we used to host the finals. So it's the most important event because the riders have really to challenge to win the title and so the champion.
It's very quiet here at the moment and serene, but what are the crowds like when the UCI World Cup's on?
If you have a look at some video, you can see what they do. They are making a lot of noise, and we are really happy. The more they make a noise, the more we are happy, because they are having fun. And when the people is happy, we are happy. This is what we try to make here, to take the people to have good experiences on the mountains, to really enjoy their stay here on the mountain bike, on the river with the rafting and all the water activities.
Yeah, because there's so much you can do here, isn't there? Not just one discipline of cycling.
Yeah, cycling is big, but it's an outdoor paradise. Val di Sole, we have climbing, we have rafting, canyoning. So we have big mountains because you have Parco Nazionale dello Stelvio, the National Park Stelvio, then Adamello Brenta, and we are really close to the Dolomites, the Brenta Dolomites, so you are surrounded in a great place.
And so of course there'll be viewers who watch the Giro d'Italia every year, but then there'll be people that also want to try their hand at a bit of downhill, a bit of cross country. Is it easy to hire bikes out here so you can do everything that you want to do?
Of course, usually we have a lot of facilities, because you can come here with your baggage, rent all the stuff, go with one of the local guide like I am, like we have 2 bike schools here and many guides. So we have all the services like bike hotels. So we have special hotels that are ready to have the bikers inside the hotel with the special services. And then of course we have the bike parks. The bike parks, we have one really flowy and easy bike park in Passo Tonale, where kids with families can try, and beginners can try this discipline of the gravity and the downhill, of course with the safety wears and all the stuff. And then we have Comezzadura, we have a bike park Val di Sole, and there we have the World Cup track that is really extreme. But
yeah, I'm not
riders.
sure I'll be attempting it on the gravel bike today.
Not at all. We just had Marco Aurelio Fontana that was making something like that, and it was amazing to see him. But this year we are building 3 new trails for everybody, so not only big experts on Val di Sole bike park, but like other riders, common riders, to have fun, where the big champions use to challenge themselves.
Thank you so much for that. It was very calming and very beautiful.
It was a pleasure for me to show a little part of the valley. It's really big. It would take more time, but of course this is what we could do. It is a pleasure.
Great to meet you. Have a great afternoon. Now I'd like to see more, but I'm off to Caldas Castle, so looking forward to that.
Amazing. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Ciao.
Have a good one. Ciao, ciao. Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Nice to meet you. Welcome in Castel Caldese.
Thank you, lovely to meet you. Tell us a bit about our surroundings.
Yes, we are in Caldese. It's a little town in beautiful Val di Sole, and you can see in the back the majesty of this beautiful building. The name is Castel Caldese, and the story is very, very long. Many phases of construction. The first began in 20th century, and the last one in the 18th century. And now you can see the beautiful of the place, and there is many frescoes, many collection. And so it's very interesting to see for your bike friends.
And you said there's a long story behind it, but there's a bit of a legend as
Oh,
well,
yes.
a bit of folk tale. Can you tell us that story?
It's a very famous legend, is a sad legend, is a sad legend of love. Once upon a time, live in castle, the legend said that live Olinda, and Olinda loved Arunte. He was a musician, but the father don't like this love, and so Olinda was put in one of the room of the castle and was closed, and she died of love in this little room. Yes.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
And you can see the frescoes in the room. There is roses, so there is many kind of flower that are the symbol of love, sad love, and so is the story.
Can we go and take a look?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You can see in this gallery these beautiful frescoes is of Renaissance period, and you can see the motive is a tapestry in the ancient period. All the rich family have many tapestry on the wall, but in this case there was painted. The room is very rich of frescoes, and you can see many flowers. And this is the Hara of ancient Rome, with two hearts with fire. It's a symbol of passion of love. And other flowers that are the symbol of the purity of love. This is a cornucopia with fruits. And you can see many writers, all the people that come in this room in the last century make the scene just for remember Olinda and Arunte.